goodbye. Oh. Inter Miami won. The Herons won. The revamped team won against the last place in the standings in the Eastern Conference on match day 15 in week 15 of MLS. Before the break, last match before the break, ahead of the World Cup, ahead of the 2026 World Cup in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Inter Miami more solidly in second place than ever in the Eastern Conference. Won an incredible match, 6-4 against Philadelphia Union. Nico querido.
They win. Of course, before we start with the commentary, well, we're 11 likes away from reaching 300. Oh, I know we can do it. Let's all give a thumbs up because I have some important information for you before we end the broadcast. Let's all give because we're 11 likes away from making history and breaking that like record. Let's get to 300 thumbs up. We're very close, just 11 likes away. I know we can do it. We just need 11 more likes. Let's all give a thumbs up and reach 300. You support us a lot. And I have some amazing information for you about one of these matches like the one we just watched. But if we reach 300 likes, I know we can do it. Let's all get to 300 thumbs up. Let's all help. Let's all work together toward that goal, that like goal we have, because I know we can reach it. As we end the stream, let's all get to 300 likes. If you haven't done it yet, the like button is right there. Just click it. It's completely free. And we'll reach 300. We're going to get to 300 likes. Let's make history. And well, in this match, as we already mentioned, in the first half, the last match had a lot of goals. 4 in the first half. It was a spectacular game. We already talked about it. In the first half, Philadelphia Union started off really well. They began this match dominating. They started with a high intensity that's rarely seen in a team that, well, is last in their conference. But here, Philadelphia Union did it perfectly. We made it.
We made it.
Who recovered? Tell me.
We already got 300 likes.
We reached 300. I love that. I'll have the info for you soon. I'll have the info for you in a few seconds, right after the commentary. Then Inter Miami recovered, started gaining ground. They were already losing 2-0. Then 2-1. Well, 2-1. After that, Inter Miami got the second goal. Then they made it 3-2 at the 41st minute and then at the 45th. +8. Philadelphia Union through Hiloski managed to, just before they had scored the third. Then Inter Miami made it 4-3. Then the fourth for Philadelphia Union, this time through Hiloski. And that's how we end the first half. With a fourth. In the second half, Inter Miami sealed it, with Luis Suarez scoring in the 81st minute a great counterattack. Both goals came from second half counterattacks, the 5th and 6th. From well-executed counterattacks and a Philadelphia defense that left gaps, that left a lot to be desired. On those counterattacks, they really gave the ball away when they couldn't afford to. Inter Miami's defensive imbalances allowed fast players like Silvetti to assist on the counterattack. And so on, which precisely led to Inter Miami's victory, 5-4 Suarez's goal in the 81st minute, and Rodrigo de Paul, who is celebrating his birthday, to whom we also wish a happy birthday from here, scores the 6th to put the cherry on top. 6-4 the match ended. Inter Miami won, extremely high intensity. A match that obviously because of things like substitutions, because of things like weather conditions and so on. Well, in the second half, there were a bit fewer goals, but Inter Miami managed to turn it around. Clearly, after being behind, their offensive power is undeniable. And in the second half, they managed to adjust a bit what had been a complicated first half for the Herons, who, with this result, as we already mentioned, are now in second place with 31 points. In their conference, the Eastern Conference, and Philadelphia remains at the bottom with only 7 points. It's getting hard for them to leave because even when they were winning and getting closer, now they're still stuck at 7 points and are 4 points behind, still 4 behind the team right above them, which is Atalanta. Besides that, some stats and numbers. Inter Miami won possession, 64-36 total shots. Inter Miami had 17 and Philadelphia had 21. I'm mentioning this because it's one of the games where Philadelphia Union had the most total shots. Inter Miami had 4 corner kicks. Philadelphia had 2 and 532 passes. For Inter Miami, only 295 for Philadelphia Union. And out of the total shots, 10. Out of 17, 10 were on target for Inter Miami. They scored 6 goals, a pretty interesting efficiency. And out of 21 total shots, also 10 were on target. Philadelphia Union had more shots, but both teams had the same number of shots. Inter Miami was more precise in that sense, with 2 goals from Berterame plus 1 each from Suarez and Rodrigo de Paul. So they get the win this time. And the fact I had for you, this becomes the 3rd highest scoring match in MLS history. My dear Lucas, the first one was Los Angeles Galaxy 7 for Colorado Rapids back on May 6, 1998, also around this month. And the second, DC, United 6 4 goals for Real Salt Lake, DC. United 6 4 goals, Real Salt Lake, August 1, 2015. This is the 3rd highest scoring match in MLS history, also 6 4, May 24, 2026. Inter Miami 6, Philadelphia Union, 4th third match in history with the most goals. And with that, I wanted to wrap up this segment. Thank you very much for inviting me, my dear Lucas. I think we had more than enough goals compared to what we predicted for today. Great match. And this marks the beginning of an important break for football in the middle of the year. National team football with the World Cup coming up. Because from here on, the different players who have been called up will go to their national teams to start preparing for the World Cup, which is about to begin.